Ooh, that's not so good, is it? And there's a... I'm going to die now. There's a rock golem. And terror birds. And it's not good here, folks. It's not good at all. It's, Hey there, worldwide webbing peeps, and welcome to my Let's Play Ark series. Today I am on the Volcano map on the Pandemonium's world server. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Yeah, I am actually. I am doing great. Yeah, I think so. I'm still very indecisive about what the heck I'm doing here. In the last episode, yeah, I built my rectangle. And I stated in that video that I don't like boxes. And that on Minecraft, I have a town on on a server on Minecraft where my rules are you cannot build a box. And here I am building rectangles, which isn't quite a box, but hey. Anyway, I thought I would take the time to show you exactly what I have done. So, I showed you in the previous video, automatic doors. Marvellous things. Well, they are marvellous until you forget that they're automatic and you try and open them, and then it kind of cocks it up a little bit. So, I want to go ahead. The whole point of building this was I want a T-Rex, and in order to get a decent T-Rex I need kibble. So I built the greenhouse first, and we've got our long grass here, our citronal, savaroot, rock carrot, some stimberries for future projects. I need to make some veggie cakes because there's a real chitin problem on this map, certainly at this end of the map. There is a chitin problem. There is not much around. So in the tower I have got some acatinas from the island, but they only eat sweet veggie cakes, so I need to make stimulants, so hence the stimberries. And of course narcoberries, because you can never have enough drugs, man, you know? So that is my greenhouse with its automatic door. What is this, you're saying? How pretty is this? It is pretty, and it's part of the EcoInWonderland mod, and in here, let's have a quick look, you make it, you get all these blueprints for nothing, and you can basically have landscaping thingies and whatnots. What is this, a mayhem bush, a monkey flower, nasturtium, a flat, yeah, so yeah, lots of different things for landscaping. A white picket fence. Oh, I'd have to build a house to have a white picket. I've always wanted a white picket fence in real life. Yeah, I did a jigsaw when I was very, very young, and it was like a cottage with a white picket fence, and it's been my goal in life to end up in something similar. It hasn't happened, but there you go. What is this? This is the EcoTrees mod by the same author as the EcoInWonderland, and as you can guess, you can make trees in here. You can also make bushes. And again, it comes with the blueprints already, and you just have to learn the actual thingy, desk, crafting table, and then all the blueprints appear. Same with this, you just have to learn the landscape crafting table, and all the blueprints come with it. So I've gone ahead and I made a bush. This is my bush. You like my bush? I like my bush. And I can pick it up if I want, or just demolish it. And it just kind of like tidies up. Like with these steps, there's a gap underneath, so I'll put something there at some point. Just kind of tidies things up, makes it look a little bit more natural. And that's my bush too. I have two bushes. I have a medium bush and a small bush. You can never have enough bushes. And over here we have a pretty bush. I like pretty bushes too. I shall put some ugly bushes down. You can't be racist about pretty bushes and not pretty bushes. They're all good bushes. So, okay, yeah. Over here we have pooper I showed you in a previous episode, the thatch processor and the auto compost bin. And this thing here, a bale of hay. It's nothing in it at the moment, but I can store my thatch in here, because I don't know about you guys, but when you're gathering resources, you tend to accumulate certain things that take up space. You don't want to get rid of it. I don't like getting rid of anything, but it takes up a space in a cupboard that perhaps you wouldn't want to. So whack it in the bale of hay, and then I can transfer it from there to there, which then transfers it to there. Yeah. So, this is awesomeness itself. Awesomeness itself. I shall show you that in a moment. I've got to go indoors to show you that. So out here we have, from the medieval mod, the medieval grill. Now what this is a version of the industrial grill that doesn't cost as much. Let me just have a quick check. Let's pop in grill there. Okay, so the industrial grill, I believe you've got to be 75, 80-ish to be able to make that, and it costs 40 experience points. Whereas, I can't remember what level you need to be, but it's not as high, and it's certainly not as expensive. It's only 15 experience points. So, yeah, we made that. And it basically does the same thing. It doesn't need gas to burn. It just needs, thatch, or does it? I haven't tried thatch actually. Wood definitely, and it will cook up your meat a treat, as does the industrial grill. But do you know what? I kind of like the look of this as well, and I'm not quite sure what the dirty rag's for. It's probably not very hygienic. Anyway, so that is the medieval grill from the medieval structures mod. Okay, automatic doors, folks. So inside, if you'll notice, the glass panels are see-through. In fact, I've left this little lip here to remind me that I can't actually walk out of that gap there. It doesn't actually look like there's anything there. That's bloody marvellous. Am I allowed to say that? I think it's awesome. I'll cut that bit out. Anyway, so on the inside, I can see out perfectly. On the outside, you cannot see in. How cool is that? Just go in this door. Go in this door here. So if I go up to this and press hold E, I have different choices. I can cycle the glass. At the moment it's set at way A, so that it's opaque on the outside, see-through on the inside. I could do it the other way around. So now that is opaque on the inside and see-through on the outside. But you might have a nosy neighbour and you don't want them looking in. Or you can have it so that it's opaque on both sides. Or you can be generous and let everybody have a look in, and it can be see-through on both sides. I'm thirsty. Dying of thirst. Lunch. So absolutely brilliant idea. Let's put it back to... just check I've done it. So that I can see out, but people can't see in. Obviously, if they want to be really nosy, they can have a peek like that. But I'd probably notice that. Somebody peeking in. On the top, again, it's the same glass mod. I can't remember which mod it comes with. Structures Plus. Okay, Structures Plus. I've left the frame around each pane of glass because I don't like heights. Like, some heights can make my tummy flip. So when I was walking around on the top here without the rims around the glass, it's a bit scary. And what if somebody in the tribe thought it would be amusing to remove them and I didn't realise? I'd be straight down it. Oh, hello. It's Jerry again. It's not mine. It's definitely not mine. It's not glistening. And just, I'm toying with having some see-through and some not, because of if you see down there, let's turn that off. You can see that the light is getting through with the clear ones, but it is not getting through with the opaque ones. So it actually blocks out the light. So I'm fiddling around with that, with the lighting and whatnots. Yeah, and on this side, I've just left them all opaque for now. But as I say, I haven't finished. Where's the ladder? I haven't finished. I'm still fiddling around, faffing, changing my mind, changing things. And what I tend to do, I intend to bring that out a little bit. Try and it'll probably end up a box. Yeah. I was going to have an overhang with some pillars, and I don't know yet. I really don't know. So, back inside. Okay, so we have our usual things, fabricator, but everything is slightly different. So very slightly different. So we have storage chests, or cupboards. They look slightly different. And instead of holding 45, they actually hold 50. So I've got my building structures and whatnots in there, and my resources in here. Now the good thing about the settings on this server, I also have StackMeMore, so I can fit all of the resources in here, because most of the things stack to either 5,000 or where it's not going to be there, 5,000 or 10,000. There you go. So they either stack to 5,000 or 10,000. So for the moment, I only actually need one cupboard for all of the resources that I can gather. Damned handy. Okay, so this looks like an ordinary fabricator, but actually I can actually pick it up, and I can run it on electricity or I can run it on gas. So that is good. It doesn't actually explain that anywhere at all. Just by holding that, I can guess that I can either run it on electricity, do that, or switch to gas. There you go. So it's got two means of fuel, which is marvellous. I've already shown you the medieval forge in a previous episode. I'll show you again. Obviously it's from the Medieval Structures Plus mod, and in here we can run it on spark powder, thatch or wood, and it does the usual things. It makes metal ingots, but it can also make this clay ingot, which is part of the medieval mod, but it does things 4 times as fast. So just go ahead and see how long it takes to make some gas. Got 30 in there at the moment. 35, there you go. How quick was that? Marvellous. Marvellous invention. Okay, here we have the blacksmith's table, which comes with the medieval mod, I believe. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And in here we have to learn the various different engrams via the engrams point screen. But we can build a pit, a fire pit, a wooden shutter for the outside of a building, wooden stages, stone steps, which I've used outside, wooden steps. There are other things as well. I'll go back in. Interior. We got a corner stairs. Marvellous. They actually go with the pre-built buildings that come with the mod. Some 1.5 tiles high, and not, so if you've got floor 3 tiles, 3 walls up, yeah, you just need 2 of those. And these ones are just for 2 high, I think. Yeah, something like that. Anyway. So the blacksmith's table, very useful. Over here we have what looks like an ordinary smithy, but it is actually an S+ smithy. So in here we can build all the S+ structures and the ordinary stuff and things. But the added bonus is you can pull the resources from nearby cupboards, so you don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. So if I wanted cementing paste, I can see in my resources cupboard I've got 16. I could either tick to pull all of them, or I could say, no, actually I only want 10. And then you pull it, and done, and there it is. So very useful indeed. Can I get out of this? I can't get out of this. There we go. So yeah, the Structures Plus smithy. And once again, I have the option to pick it up. Marvellous. Here we have the advanced crafting station. Now I believe that this one comes with the Ark Advance 10 mod, I believe. And again, it's anything that needs building at the advanced crafting station. See if I can find something a little bit different. Okay, so the bed that I'm using is a double bed. Double bed with a duvet, folks. Or is it a blanket? I don't know, but it's a damn sight more comfortable and more appealing to look at than your standard simple bed. And electrical, I can build electrical cabling in here rather than the fabricator. There's a portable generator which I'm trying to get things together to build. I'm actually after cementing paste for something. I can't remember what I was going to build, but I need cementing paste, and as I said previously, there is a real problem gathering chitin on this end of the map, certainly. So there's the bed I mentioned. Does pretty much what the simple bed does, apart from you can pick it up and move it if you want to. But it looks so much better. This thing here is the furniture and decorating crafting table, which again is an eco, I believe. Yeah, there you go. It says there, the EcosRPDecor mod. And in here you can build some, you know, different furnitures and things. There is a bit of, I made one of these last night. Where did I put it? Some things are a little bit glitchy, and it's a shame. It is a shame. If I was to put it directly on the floor outside, it would place correctly, but indoors it's, yeah, not quite right. So let's pick that up, put that back in there. What else? Advanced armor storage. Looks like an ordinary storage box, but when you walk up to it... How cool is that? That is so cool! And if you go into it, you can store all your armor and your saddles. It won't let you put anything else in. You can't put the thatch in, you can't put wood in, you can't put in. It has to be armor or saddles. And this one is the advanced weapon storage. You walk up to it. Ah, how cool! So wicked! And again, you can only put weapons in there. It doesn't let you store ammo, so that's not so great. And here we have the S Plus crafting station. If you're anything like me, I get a bit confused when I go up to the smithy as to which is S Plus and which is not. If you use this particular station, it only shows you the S Plus stuff, so it's easier to find things than in, say, the smithy. And I need all... There we go. Don't know what happened there. So I need the separate station just to make life a little bit easier. Standard bookcase, nothing special about that. I think the only other thing that I've made so far out of the mods are these wall cabinets. Great idea to have wall cabinets. I'm attempting to get cementing paste together so that I can make a wall-mounted vault, which I'm hoping is better than these, because these, instead of having a set amount of slots, it's a weight thingy. So you can only put things in the cupboard, and once it gets up to 200, it doesn't matter how many slots you've got left, it won't take any more. Now, I can understand the mechanics of that. Obviously, if you've got a cabinet in your kitchen and it's on the wall, you're not going to go and stick a load of heavy stuff in there in case it falls off the wall. So I do understand why they've done a weight limitation on these cupboards, but as I say, I'm not going to find them at all useful, really, apart from what I'm doing here is I'm going to store my spark powder in this one, and I've also got some meat in here that I'm trying to spoil down, because some of the settings on my server, I'm going to have to tweak them, are making it a little bit difficult to do your ordinary things like make narcotics. My moit doesn't spoil quick enough, really. And because of the stack sizes, what does meat stack up to? Stacks up to is that 1,000? I can't tell because, yeah, you can stack 1,000 meat, and obviously only the one, like when that spoils down in 9 minutes 27, only one of those is going to spoil, not the whole stack. So having bigger stacks of meat isn't necessarily a bonus, but as far as wood, thatch and everything else, it definitely is. What else is there? So I've shown you the windows, I've shown you the new things, and what is going on with my mouse? I don't know. Where's it? There we go. There's probably a hair on it. Let me have a look. There we go. Any better? I have no idea. So that is my rectangular workshop. I will endeavour to build something not square, not rectangular, in a future episode. So, what to do now? Not entirely sure. I want to... Aha! That's what I want. The advanced wall vault. I can't speak today. I need polymer for that, and obviously for polymer you need cementing paste. Yeah, cementing paste and obsidian. I've got plenty of obsidian. But I don't have a lot of cementing paste because, as I said before, there is sod all chitin in the air. Petra. Where is Petra? I've lost my favourite... Oh, there she is. What are you doing up there? Come here. Come over here. Come. Ah, okay. So if I just have a quick look around, and of course it's going to prove me wrong now. Let me just have a quick look around. Over in this direction is where the bad hombres tend to spawn. This particular area, which we've a quick look at the map, is almost off the map. Down there in the most southeast, I believe, southeasterly region, at the beginning of the scorched earth section of the map, is normally where I will find the most scorpions. But as you can see, not much going on in the way of scorpions here. Can you get chitin from thorny dragons? I don't know. Or keratin. Have it. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Okay, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's not so good, is it? And there's a... I'm gonna die now. There's a rock golem. And terror birds. And it's not good here, folks. It's not good at all. It's, oh dear. How not to play Ark. Are we safe? I don't think safe's a word you can use in Ark, is it? Okay, so that might have sorted out the keratin chitin problem. Just kill a load of thorny dragons. Now, where did that rock elemental come from? Normally on scorched earth they're like a goldy colour. But is that... No, sneaky. Sneaky indeed. I haven't seen a rock elemental golem, whatever you want to call them, in a grey rock before. Let's try that again. Missed. Terrible shot, you know, terrible shot. I'm going to run out of stamina again. Am I on Petra or am I on Peter? I bet I'm on Peter. Who am I on? Who are you? Petra? What's going on with the stamina, dear? No time for a poo? Good God. Okay, 342 keratin. I do have the harvest amounts tweaked up slightly, somewhat. Let's take this back and make some cementing paste if we can get one of those vaults made. Structures, metal, storage. Voila. Okay. Oh, hello. A bit of movement speed. Okay, so how big is this thing? Oh, not too bad. Not entirely sure where I can put it, actually. Do you know what? If I put it there, can I actually reach it? Okay, so we get 100 slots per vault instead of the 150 of the normal variety. But obviously, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to have to rejig it in here, but it's awesomely small. So we could have quite a few of them. In fact, I might even... I don't know. I'm going to leave it like that for now and have a think. So yeah, anyway, that's enough about different mods and whatnots. As I say, this is only just a workshop for now. Things will change as time goes on. Yeah, okay. Well, I think an industrial cooker is next on my list, as I want to get some kibble on the go and get some high-end tames, hopefully. But for now, you know, I think I've been waffling on for... Oh, God, yes, it's tea o'clock. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and if you like the video or you just want to make an old lady happy and keep my kids quiet, then please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It would mean the world to me. And if you're new and you haven't already, then why not subscribe, and together we can go on this journey of awful videos together. Well, until next time, goodbye now.